Next caller, we've uncovered something wild in the Diddy case, and this one might just expose the real corruption behind his 4-year sentence. Let's talk about what went down inside that courtroom, because most of the media got it twisted. During sentencing, lead prosecutor Christy Slavic stood up before the judge and said Diddy wasn't rehabilitated, wasn't remorseful, and here's the bombshell, that he had already booked a speaking gig for Monday, October 6th, as if he expected to be released. That one statement changed the whole energy in the courtroom. Everyone gasped, even members of Diddy's team. What Slavic didn't say is that the defense had already submitted that very booking to the court days earlier, on September 29th, and it wasn't for a club or a concert, it was for a rehabilitation speaking tour at Florida Work Release Centers, part of Diddy's program Free Game with Diddy, where he mentors inmates. That letter, sent by Giovanni, founder of Reentry One, clearly showed Diddy's plan to speak at correctional facilities throughout October. The judge and the prosecution had that document in hand before sentencing. Yet when Slavic stood up in court, she twisted that outreach into arrogance, implying Diddy thought he was above the system. Then she told the judge to take that into consideration while deciding his sentence. That's where the corruption comes in. Because under sentencing law, any factor used to increase a defendant's time must be based on verified evidence, not manipulated insinuations. The prosecution knew the truth and concealed it to paint him as defiant. And the judge allowed it. He didn't stop her. He didn't clarify. He just let that statement hang in the air, in front of the cameras, in front of the world. That one misrepresentation, claiming Diddy was out here booking gigs when he was actually planning prison outreach, shaped the media narrative and potentially influenced the length of his sentence. This wasn't just a misunderstanding, it was a deliberate tactic, the kind of thing that could absolutely form the backbone of his appeal. The defense had proof, the court had notice, and still the government twisted rehabilitation into rebellion. If you ask me, that's not justice. That's lawfare in designer suits. We'll keep watching this story because Diddy's appeal isn't just about him anymore. It's about whether the truth can survive in a courtroom where perception wins over proof. Next caller, we'll keep our ear to the ground.